By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of 3 critical warning signs that every man over 65 should watch for, signs that could mean the difference between maintaining vitality and facing preventable health challenges. But first, let me ask you something. When was the last time you had an open, honest conversation about your prostate and sexual health? If you're like most men, you might have brushed it off, told yourself it's just part of aging, or maybe even felt too embarrassed to bring it up. Here's the truth. Ignoring these issues won't make them go away, but catching them early could change everything. Picture this. You're enjoying retirement, maybe traveling, playing with grandkids, or finally diving into hobbies you love. Until one day, you notice something's off. Maybe it's a frequent urge to urinate, discomfort that won't quit, or changes in sexual function that you've been dismissing as normal. What if I told you these could be red flags for conditions that, if caught early, are often manageable or even reversible? Here's a fact that might surprise you. Over 50% of men in their 60s will experience some form of prostate issue, but fewer than half will seek help until symptoms become severe. That's why today, we're cutting through the silence and giving you the knowledge to take control. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly what to watch for, when to act, and how to have that conversation with your doctor without hesitation. Because here's the real message. Aging doesn't have to mean surrendering your health or your confidence. It's about staying sharp, staying active, and most importantly, staying you. So if you're ready to feel empowered instead of uncertain, to tackle this topic head-on with clarity and courage, then keep watching, because what you learn next might just redefine what's possible for your golden years. Now that we've got your attention, let's dive into the 3 warning signs every man over 65 should take seriously, because knowledge is power, and early action is your best defense. First up, changes in urinary habits. If you're making more trips to the bathroom than you used to, especially at night, or if you're struggling with a weak stream, hesitation, or a feeling that your bladder isn't fully empty, don't just chalk it up to getting older. These could be early signs of an enlarged prostate, BPH, inflammation, or even prostate cancer. Here's the good news. When caught early, these conditions are often treatable with lifestyle adjustments, medications, or minimally invasive procedures. Imagine reclaiming uninterrupted sleep and the freedom to go out without constantly scouting. For restrooms, that's the kind of difference early detection can make. The second red flag? Persistent pain or discomfort, whether it's in your pelvis, lower back, or during urination or ejaculation. Pain is your body's way of sounding. The alarm, and ignoring it, only lets small issues become big problems. Think of it like a car's check engine light. You wouldn't keep driving for months without getting it looked at, right? Your body deserves the same care. Finally, let's talk about changes in sexual function. Erectile dysfunction, ED, isn't just a normal part of aging. It can be a sign of circulation issues, hormonal imbalances, or even cardiovascular disease. And here's the inspiring part. Addressing ED often improves overall health because the same steps that boost blood flow, like exercise, a heart-healthy diet, and stress management, also protect your brain, heart, and longevity. The bottom line? These symptoms aren't just inconveniences. They're messages from your body, and listening to them could add years of vitality to your life. So, what's the next step? Start tracking your symptoms for a week. Note frequency, triggers, and patterns. This isn't about worrying. It's about equipping yourself with information to share with your doctor. And remember, you're not alone in this. Thousands of men just like you are taking charge of their health and discovering that the later years can be some of the most vibrant if you're willing to act. Now let's talk about what you can do with this information. Because knowing the warning signs is only half the battle. The real power comes from taking action. First, let's bust a myth. Talking to your doctor about these issues isn't awkward for them. They hear it every day, and it could save your life. So here's your game plan. When you notice any of these warning signs, schedule a checkup and come prepared. Write down your symptoms, their frequency, and any questions you have. Yes, even the ones that feel embarrassing. This turns a vague conversation into a productive one. Next, consider your lifestyle. Small tweaks can make a big difference. For prostate and urinary health, hydration is key, but timing matters too. Try reducing fluids a few hours before bed to minimize nighttime. Trips? Add more tomatoes, berries, and green tea to your diet. They're packed with antioxidants that support prostate function. And don't skip strength training. Studies show men who lift weights just twice a week have a lower risk of BPH symptoms. But here's where you join a movement. Thousands of savvy seniors like you are transforming their health by staying informed and taking charge. Hit that subscribe button now to become part of our community, a place where we share real strategies, celebrate victories, like finally sleeping through the night or getting a clean bill of health, and keep pushing the limits of what's possible after 60. Every week, we drop new videos packed with science-backed tips and inspiring stories to keep you motivated. Together, we're proving that age isn't a limit. It's an advantage. Because when you're part of this group, you're not just passively watching. You're gaining a team that cheers you on as you reclaim energy, confidence, and peace of mind. So, go ahead, click subscribe, and let's keep this conversation going. Your future self will thank you. Let me share something that might surprise you. Some of the most dramatic health turnarounds start with simple awareness. Take Jim, a 68-year-old retired teacher who noticed he was waking up 3 times a night to urinate, but assumed it was just part of getting older. When he finally mentioned it during a routine checkup, his doctor ordered a PSA test that revealed early-stage prostate cancer, completely treatable because he caught it in time. Today, Jim's not just healthy. He's leading hiking trips in the Rockies and credits that one conversation with adding years to his life. Stories like Jim's aren't rare. They're what happen when knowledge meets action. Now let's talk about prevention beyond the basics. Did you know your gut health directly impacts prostate function? Emerging research shows that probiotics and fermented foods can reduce inflammation linked to prostate issues. And here's a game changer. The Mediterranean diet, rich in olive oil, fish, and vegetables, is associated with a 30% lower risk of aggressive prostate cancer. But the real secret isn't just what you eat, it's how you live. Men who maintain strong social connections show slower prostate cancer progression, likely due to lower stress levels. That's why joining our community matters. It's health insurance for your body and soul. Imagine combining these strategies: annual checkups, targeted nutrition, staying active, and being part of a supportive group, all working toward the same goal, not just adding years to your life, but life to your years. The men seeing the best results aren't superhuman. They're just like you. Except they decided their golden years would be about thriving, not just surviving. Your next step. Pick one strategy from today. Whether it's scheduling that doctor's visit, adding walnuts to your diet, great for prostate health, or reaching out to an old friend, and put it into practice this week. Small steps create big changes, and your future self is counting on you. As we wrap up, I want you to picture something important. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. In this vision, you're waking up feeling rested because you're no longer up multiple times each night. You're enjoying activities with confidence, free from discomfort or worry. You're savoring this chapter of life with energy and vitality because you took action when it mattered most. That future is absolutely within your reach, but it starts with the choices you make today. Let's quickly recap your game plan. First, become your own health advocate by recognizing those 3 key warning signs: urinary changes, persistent pain, and shifts in sexual function. Second, have that candid conversation with your doctor, armed with notes and questions. Third, embrace small but powerful daily habits that protect your prostate and overall wellness. And fourth, remember, you're not on this journey alone. Our community of like-minded men is here to support you every step of the way. Now, here's my challenge for you. In the next 24 hours, take one concrete step toward the healthier, more vibrant future you deserve. Maybe it's jotting down symptoms you've noticed, calling to schedule a checkup, or hitting that subscribe button to keep this momentum going. This isn't just about avoiding problems. It's about claiming the active, fulfilling lifestyle you've earned. So tell me in the comments, what's your first step going to be? Sharing it makes it real, and I'll be there to cheer you on. Thank you for giving me the privilege of being part of your health journey. Remember, growing older is inevitable, but how you feel as you age is largely in your hands. Now go out there and show the world what a healthy, empowered man in his prime looks like. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll keep breaking barriers and redefining what's possible after 60. Until then, stay strong, stay proactive, and keep thriving.